Hi, Imri from Zore here at SHOT Show. I'm here to show you our new Zore X gun lock. It's a caliber specific lock. It fits in the chamber and it disables your slide from being able to be racked, and I'll show you exactly how that works here. So it fits in the chamber. You drop the slide on it. Once it's in, you put in your code. I have my code set to something reasonably simple, but of course you can set it to anything you want. Once you get the green light, you manually lock it, and the lock actually expands inside your chamber, preventing you from being able to rack the slide, or anybody else for that matter. Our thought behind it is for you to be able to store your gun with a magazine in it, and you can leave it and then nobody has access to your gun, but when you really need it, you put in your code, which I'm doing slowly here so everybody can follow. You can run past the last digit of your code. All you have left to do here is rack your slide, and now you're hot. So it's pretty much that simple. We did pass the California DOJ certifications for gun locks, and essentially our product, one of the things that's really cool about it is what we call the rapid dial. The rapid dial is the unit that I was doing the clicks on. Now it counts the clicks, so you don't have to start from a specific point, you don't have to zero it. You can start turning your code in either direction. So it's just counting your clicks. Changing directions is moving on to your next digit. Thank you. So this is the rapid dial. It takes one CR2 battery, which will last anywhere from 3,500 to 5,000 uses. And that pretty much translates to 2 to 3, maybe even 4 in some cases, years of use out of one battery. There are battery indication lights. It's really pretty foolproof, and it's a very simple and easy lock to use. We're trying to achieve the perfect balance between security and accessibility. And really our stance is there's no reason whatsoever for you to lose accessibility while maintaining essentially the capability that nobody else who you don't want to give the code to can use your firearm. Whether it's children, whether it's a burglar, your brains of the unit sit in this part. Everything from here on in is mechanical. What that means, because I know that a lot of people are concerned about this, what that means is even if somebody were to manage to break off the brain part of this and you're left with this inside the gun, it's locked. So just breaking this, it's not going to really do anything. Absolutely. So the way it works is you set your own code very, very simply. I can show that to you. A shorter long press in on the dial will give you the battery indication light. We have red, orange, and green. Green being full, of course. Once it hits red, it won't let you lock it until you've changed the battery. In order to change your code, what you do is you do a longer press. Once you get that flashing orange light, you put in your code, press it, and then you confirm your code, press it again, and that's all you have to do to reset the code. In case you forget the code, and you're concerned about that, the unit every unit comes with a code that's built in. It's hardwired into the unit, and it will remember it forever. What that means is, if you lose your code, if you forget your code, you go back to your scratch card, you look at your master code, and it'll always work on it. Now, we do not keep a record of this code for your privacy. So what that means is it's your responsibility to keep that, and that's essentially your way of knowing that you're the only person who truly has access to your own lock. So as far as your battery indication, you see here that I'm getting a green indication. Green indication means, of course, I'm on the higher end of my battery life. Once it goes to orange, that means I have about 1,000 uses left. And once it hits the 400 mark, once it hits the red light, it's not going to let you lock the lock until you change the battery, so that there's not a situation where you lock your gun and the battery drains out somehow, and you're left with a gun that's just locked.
So absolutely worst case too, if I put my gun in the drawer for 5 years and the battery drains or whatever, what do I have to do to unlock the gun then?
All you have to do is change the battery. You still have access to the battery. You change the battery and you're good to go.
And it still remember my code, or I have to go back to my
Yes, sir. It remembers the code. It's the same code. Yeah, it's really a pretty fail-safe system. If you'd like to read more about our product, see videos, or if you'd like to purchase one, they're MSRP $199 right now. They're going for $179. You go to www.zore.life.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, guys.
Calibers is a very easy system.
You want me on incidental businessmen? Lights where the light leads are.
Share with you.
Dogs. There we go. Hey guys.